welcome to my channel. It's Momo again, and today is I'm recording the second video on the Artist Way recap. I did an introduction video already on the basic 2, and today we're gonna talk about the first week. For anyone who would want to enhance their life using creativities, this is for you. So the first week exercise is recovering a sense of safety, and I want to talk about safety as an artist. So when I was nomading, when I was traveling, I was living out of my suitcase, so I don't have a home, right? I went from motels to stranger house to Airbnb, random place, and I didn't feel safe at all because I didn't have the money to afford a nice quality place. So I end up in like a very sketchy place. That one of the place has like a crazy horse, and one of the place has a person like secretly living in the house with me, and they only come at night. And another place is like a prisoner that just got out of like prison. Okay, I don't want to get into details of that, but overall I just want to say that I didn't feel safe during those times where I stay in a really sketchy place. Like if I show you the picture of it, you'll be like, how the hell I didn't run away? How the hell did I like sleep at night? Because it was like there's holes on the wall. It's like living inside a haunted house. And during those times, I have to finish a short story that I already finished. But during that time, I remember how hard it is to find focus because you don't feel safe. Like physically, I could potentially get hurt, and I ran into a situation. People are following me, and I just couldn't, because in order to be creative, you have to be able to sit down and feel safe, and then you have to go into your world, your inner world, and then create something. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take energy, and if you don't feel safe physically at first, it's almost impossible for you to do that. And I successfully finished my short story, thank God, but it was really hard. Like, it was traumatic experience, and that's what I want to emphasize, that that's on a physical level, but there's also a spiritual level, a mental level, that we don't feel safe saying what we want or creating what we want, and we're afraid of being judged, and we have this negative belief that it's wrong. It's basically wrong to be vulnerable. It's wrong to show the world who you are, because we are brainwashed by society to put filter on everything. They tell us to polish everything, to perfect everything. Like, you can't just let your raw thoughts out. You have to edit it. You have to make sure that it makes sense to the audience. And that's just like, you can't just puke your inner world onto a page and be judged like that. Because like you know, I feel like it's almost the same feeling as me being in danger physically in one of those times. Like, the act of like show your soul, the act of like pouring your soul into your art and being judged is almost as scary as like me waking up at night and like someone is gonna break into my door kind of feeling. It's like the lacking of sense of safety in your mind. So the exercise that I suggest in this book is that you have to face your negative belief. You have to explore your core negative belief that is in you, and there's a creative affirmation that you have to write it down, and then you will slowly see that you have an inner critic in you. So I'm picking a creative affirmations from this book, and I wrote down, I am willing to create 10 times. And during the time that I'm basically just writing it for myself. During that time, I actually have my inner critic like saying like, oh, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna quit it in like a week. Like, you're not that good of a writer. You can't spell. This is your second language. Your English is so broken. You learn it so late in your life. You can't fight with those people who born here and then a native speaker. Like it's just so much barrier, so much obstacle, you know, like and it's like disheartened. But if you're following the exercise, I feel like it will gradually improve you're confident and create the sense of safety more, because we have to face our negative belief that is actually in us. Like your inner critic is the problem that you have to learn to manage in order to discover the sense of safety. You need the inner critic sometimes, but you have to learn to manage it. So that is my recap for the first week of The Artist Way, recovering the sense of safety. I hope you like it, and I see you in the next video.